It's a little late, but it's not my fault. Okay. What matters is that I'm here to give y'all this lovely review of B-Ball Wives. Okay. So, now I missed the first 7 minutes of it, but I pretty much got the whole gist of the episode, darling. Because I know how the show works and I know how these women work on the show. So I got it. Okay. Anyway, Jacqueline decided to become an actor this week. And she is acting of this play. Now she is playing the mother of this girl. And they're basically portraying this lady's story of a domestic violence situation. And actually, we have, I believe Chantel is in it, Jackie's daughter, or she is helping Jackie with her lines or whatever. So we have this scene where they're all sitting down in the theater along with the other actors and I believe the director. Jackie, she's up on stage delivering her lines, or trying to anyway, but she can't remember. She has a block in her brain and she just can't get it. I've been there before. Not with acting. I want to pursue acting and singing and all kinds of stuff. But she hasn't with acting. I haven't with acting, but with other things. Like reading, doing some kind of project in school and having to speak in front of the classroom, stuff like that. Anyway, so Jackie's really hard on herself. She's beating herself up. She really wants to play this role and give this role justice, do this role justice, and just do well with this whole play thing. But she's scared and nervous that she won't do right on the play. And so she started to ad-lib. She started to improvise and just put her own words in it. The lady stood up, whose story it is. She was just like, no, y'all need to get my lines together. This is my story. Tell it how I want y'all to tell it. Your ass is getting paid for it. Act right. Jackie goes out. She's upset. She's crying. She acting a fool. And Chantel is there, and she walks out from her mom because she knows that Jacqueline Christie is dramatic. And she's doing the most, yelling and cussing. She's talking to one of her friends with the blue hair. I liked his blue hair though. And she was just like, yo, we might have to put somebody else to play this role, sis, because I just don't believe that I'm able to do this. I don't know my lines. I don't know what's going on. I need all kinds of help. The show's getting ready to come up. I don't know what to do. The director comes out the door. He cussing and yelling, saying, y'all need to take this hood shit somewhere else. Learn your lines, and it's as simple as that. Gone from around my door. Get away from me with this, okay? So they leave. Moving on. Okay. OG's brother, unfortunately, one of OG's brothers passed away. And I want to say rest in peace to him. And, God bless the family. You, OG. I lost my brother as well about a year ago. So, it's definitely something. It's definitely something to dealing with a family member who's passed away. In my situation, though, my brother, I have a brother and a sister on my father's side. I'm the only child on my mom's side. And I just always been around my mom and, her family. On my mom's side of the family. When I was younger, I went up to my father's house and stuff, with his mom and stuff sometimes and all that. My grandmother, who actually died in 2008 on my birthday, September 28th. So, it was definitely rough. But anyway, my brother and sister, they're much older than me. So I never really was around them like that. They was more so around each other. And then, when we got older, I stayed a totally different place from them. So they were more so close than I was to them. I see my sister every once in a while, but I haven't seen my brother since I was like 11 or 12 years old, and I'm 28 now. So it's been a lot of time between us, but still losing a family member is is definitely rough. And so you just need to love people while they're here, spend time with people while they're here, and just do what you can. Yeah, so my heart definitely went out for OG. Now she's talking to her coach, I believe. She has a game, and she starts to cry and talking about her brother to the coach, and the coach is just like, look, one thing I want you to know is that I know that your energy is going to be different today than usual, because you just lost your brother. So you have a lot of anger, you have a lot of things going on inside, and I don't want you to go out there and basically kill one of these girls, because I know you got the strength of 1,000 lions to go out there and kill these girls. And they had already apparently been talking to OG about her clotheslining people. Oh, they say OG just walk up to them, boop, and just clothesline their ass. They say OG walk up to them and just clothesline their ass. That damn quick, and these girls be struggling like I just struggled to get up. OG just be clotheslining these girls. And she was just like, I promise I won't do nothing. I'm gonna try my best. So who came to OG's game to support her was Cece. And not Cece Peniston. Finally, it is happening to me right in front of my face, and I just can't deny it. Finally, all the way I think about you can be right. Not that CC, just CC from Basketball Wives Child. And they're coming in and talking. They're just like, where should we sit? I've never actually been to a football game in my life. Been to a basketball game, not a football game. So I'm sure it's very exciting. So they sit down and talk, and then all the girls come out, and they see OG on the stage. They're cheering her on. I don't think OG realized they're there. But OG ended up tackling some girl down to the ground, knocked the breath out of her. And then she ended up tackling some girl or throwing her down, pushing some girl, and the girl got mad and OG punched her, and it was just a mess. They put OG's hostile ass out the game. I was just like, Lord, OG. She's the type of person that when she's going through something, she forces herself into work. Which I get it, because I feel like I do that as well. I'll either sit in a corner and just zone out and just really be going through it, or I will throw myself into work, or I'll throw myself into cleaning up or the house or something, or whatever it is. So God bless OG, and she gonna be all right. But you can't be out there killing people, OG. They ain't did nothing to you. You can't do that. Low key, that's why none of these girls will really try OG to a certain extent. They'll go there with her, but not too far. They might try. Evelyn might try. Jackie might try. Tammy might try. But they ain't gonna go too far with OG, because Sister OG, she'll clothesline you. I gotta stop doing that. I'm having a hard time getting up. Okay. So anyway, let's see. Tammy had a scene. She eating grapes out the grocery store. Like we all eat grapes and stuff out the bag. It be open. Why not eat it? She tested it out, said if they're sweet or not. She said it was tart. Her face was just like, I was like, yes, Tammy, child. Tammy and Reggie at the grocery store, whatever grocery store they're at, and they're talking. Tammy just basically revealed to Reggie that she was wrong for bringing up the whole domestic violence situation, which she's been through her own domestic violence situations, and she should have not done that for sure. Now, she didn't say she was going to apologize to Evelyn. She just said that, it's just a build-up. It's a lot of stuff that's been going on. Those ladies, they, like we've expressed many times in the past, they always treated Tammy like the middle child, like the ugly stepsister, like the one that don't matter, the one that can shun off, the one they just give the scraps to, Cinderella, the one they keep in the basement, while we living in the lap of luxury up here. When it's time to entertain us, we'll let you up and come up and, do a little dance and then, go back in the basement, give us some hot milk and cold water before you go back down there. We already know this. So Tammy don't feel too bad, but she do kind of feel bad in terms of bringing it up. But you're going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with somebody. Eventually, somebody's gonna say something that's really gonna hurt your feelings. But like we see all the time, like we talk all the time on here, Evelyn's not innocent in anything that she do, especially when it comes to Tammy. She's been a mean girl for the longest. And sometimes your past will keep coming up and sneaking up on you. It's just real, child. But it really is. But Tammy was wrong for saying it. But Evelyn said a lot of ugly things too. So it's that Libra shit in me, y'all. I just want justice and peace and fairness all around. Okay. So anyway, Jackie had a scene where she's talking to the nice therapy lady that we like. She's really cool, the therapist. She's super duper cool. They're talking, and she starts to talk about her daughter Takari, how they're not close, and how her daughter has done a lot of evil things to her. And the lady was just like, she can only be the fruit that comes from the tree. What have you done to make her that way? I was like, come on, therapy lady. This therapy session thing is really helping Jackie. Jackie also talked about the fact that she's learning these lines for a play and how she's very nervous about it. And when she's nervous and stuff, when she's going through something, she don't sleep, like all that kind of stuff. Like she's really having a moment. A lady's just like, well, you just need to do what you can and do the best you can, and that's about it. So yes. Malaysia, Jackie, and Kristen had a scene. They asked Christian, why did you invite Jennifer to the little meeting that we all had together? There was no need to invite Jennifer to the meeting. She's tired and through. She's a troublemaker. She's a mean girl. And why did you invite her? Christian just refused to see. Christian just sees whatever she sees. Christian sees the clique, and the clique is Shawnee, Christian. The clique is Shawnee, Jen, and Evelyn, and she just wants to be in that. So if she can get close to one of the ladies by doing that, then that's what she's gonna do. Okay, so we get to Jackie's big showcase, child. Jackie's nervous, swim behind the scenes, box sweating, and having to slip on through the cracks like OG. She's really going through it. Her daughter trying to talk to her, whatever. Meanwhile, on the outside, we have OG coming down with her man. They're coming down the steps. Evelyn speaks to OG and stuff. Christian don't really want to be around OG. Jen speaks to OG barely, but Jen is that dry, personality anyway. So let's see. So we got Christian, Jennifer, Evelyn, and then Malaysia came in. And she came in with Zell Swag of Love Hip Hop Hollywood, their friends. And Evelyn, she tells Malaysia, hey Malaysia, you can come over here and sit with us. And Malaysia was just like, nah, I'm good, child, I'm good. She was just like, I just don't want to be around negative energy. She said, obviously she don't want to be around Jennifer. So Evelyn goes over to Malaysia to talk and just be like, well, I'm not going to be rude, so let me speak to Malaysia. So she speaks to Malaysia and she speaks to Zell, and they're talking, and instantly Zell starts going in on Jennifer, and saying that, oh, I don't like her shoes, and her breath stank, her cat stank too, her weave stank, saying all this kind of stuff. I felt like that was a little unnecessary, But he's trying to get a little camera time, child. I don't know if he's going to be on Love Hip Hop Hollywood this season. I don't know. But, you know, he kind of rubbed me the wrong way on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. There were certain times I was rocking with him and other times I didn't. So if I'm unsure about a person, I'll give them another chance. But more than likely, I'm just pretty much done. You know, he was just throwing shots. But, you know, he's just defending his friend Malaysia on what she told him and stuff. But me being the kind of person I am, since she personally did nothing to me, I wouldn't be going off on her like that because I just wouldn't care. But, you know, whatever. This is TV, child. Evelyn was just like, oh, you don't like her boots? You don't like this? He was just like, no, she just needs somebody gay to, like, judge her up and help her up and stuff. You know, I'm into fashion. I mean, I know what looks good on me. I'm not like that into fashion. But as far as I'm concerned, Jennifer got a lot of bullshit with her, but Jennifer has always been the fashionista. Jennifer has always been on point with her fashion, especially this season, so I don't know what Zell's talking about, but whatever. And he's sitting there looking like Dragon Tales or somebody, so I don't even... Anyway. So Evelyn, in her badass coat and her hat, she go back over there and sit down. Of course, she did not tell Jennifer what was said about her. So anyway, it's time for the showcase. But before the showcase, Christian, she had a scene with OG. You know, OG's really going through it. Like I said, she expressed to the girls that her brother passed away. She started crying. Christian gets up with OG. They walk out. Once again, I don't know what OG had on. She wears the tightest clothes. God. But she gets up and walks out with Christian. They go to the ladies' room. I'll be back real soon. And they go and, you know, talk. And Christian was just like, all that stupid stuff that they done been through, I'm just going to let it go. Sometimes it takes something serious for you to realize how petty and dumb y'all arguments was. I wish a lot of these other ladies can settle their issues like this. Hopefully there's no more beef between Christian and OG, hopefully. Because at this point it's just tied and through. You know, they had no real beef, really. It was just stupid stuff. So we get to the showcase. Jackie, she's up there. And it comes time for Jackie to come out. Jackie's playing the mother of a domestic abuse victim. And, you know, she's basically telling Sister Girl to get over it. What, you know, the whole Lynn Whitfield in Medea's, is it family reunion? I think so. I think it's family reunion. Well, yeah, they're having a whole situation where, you know, Lynn Whitfield was just like, well, what you doing to piss him off? And, you know, I had to do what I had to do to survive. I'm sorry. And whoop to whoop. Y'all know the movie. So Jackie's kind of playing that kind of role. And you can tell at one point she forget her lines. But she got it together real quick before anybody noticed it. I was like, thank God. Because it's one thing to be embarrassed alone, but it's another thing to be embarrassed in front of a whole bunch of people that's expecting you to fail anyway. Jennifer and Evelyn sitting there looking at each other, grinning and stuff, you know, just waiting for her to mess up and stuff so they can clown her. Just, ooh, I can't stand that kind of stuff. Why even come? So anyway, Jackie got us together. Chantel went behind the scenes and, you know, congratulated her. And they only showed a small clip of the thing, but it was really nice. So shouts out to Jackie Christie. You have definitely, in my opinion, redeemed yourself this season. You were one of my favorites this season, actually. So shouts out to Jackie Christie. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. You know, Zell Swag and Malaysia and Christian and OG, they went behind the stage to give Jackie some hugs and stuff. And, you know, I would have thought that Jennifer and Evelyn would have went behind there, but then I realized they're not really friends, so I guess. But once again, why come? Where was you at, Shawnee? Oh, in the midst of this episode, they showed Shawnee. She was getting her son ready for prom, so I guess that's where Shawnee was. I don't know. Anyway, that's it, y'all. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalak. Mr. Chalak on Google Plus. Follow me at At ItsKingsWorld Instagram and Twitter, at ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, all the good stuff. All my social media handles will be in the bottom bar below, and I'll see you guys later.